So then, welcome back to the channel. It is finished full-time at the High Performance Centre. Bristol City 2, Newport County 0. In this video, obviously, I'm going to be sort of giving my match reaction, sort of giving my thoughts on the game. And it has finished in Bristol, a 2-0 defeat for County. However, as I will talk about a lot in this video, there is so many positives sort of to take from that performance and from that game. Yes, we've lost the game 2-0, but I saw patterns of play. I saw, incredible, interlink in play between, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. I saw us create chances. I saw us, not give the ball away, not rush and panic and lose ball. Left, right, and centre, us controlling the ball, keeping hold of the ball, and waiting for the sensible option. So the starting 11 was, or let's just get straight into it, sorry. The starting 11 was Townsend, McLaughlin, Brennan, Jameson, Glennon, Whitmore, Wildig, Antwi, Wood, Baker, Richardson, Spellman with Carney, Thomas, Baker, Jeffcott, Rye, Sanker, Greaves, and 2 trialists on the bench. And it did start off in very, very bad start with inside the first 2 minutes. Naki Wells was played one-on-one with Nick Townsend. Good save by Nick Townsend to deny the Antigua, or no, is it the Bermuda striker, not Antigua, that's Nick Townsend, denies the Bermuda striker. Again, a couple of chances for Bristol City getting in behind, with balls over the top towards Naki Wells and Sinclair trying to trouble Nick Townsend, but I thought he did quite well in the first half to deny them, chances. Like I said, they had chances through Naki Wells, Sinclair Armstrong, Gardner Hickman, Mark Sykes. They just couldn't really get past Newport defensively. I thought the first half, Brennan played really well. I'm really impressed with Kieran Brennan. I thought both wing-backs of Glennon and McLaughlin played really well. And Cameron Antwi, first half an hour, I thought Cameron Antwi was a bit slow in the game, getting hold of the ball and panicking, taking too many touches. But the last sort of 10-15 minutes of that first half, I thought Cameron Antwi was getting on the ball. Did force a corner in 10 minutes before half-time as well, with a lovely bit of footwork, denied a crossing opportunity and obviously got the corner. But Baker Richardson, again, I said this to a few people, Courtney Baker Richardson, once he gets firing, he will, be deadly for us, because everything that he tries to do, you can see it. You can see it, what he's trying to do. Yes, it doesn't necessarily come off all the time, and it only come off at Undy. But he's trying to hold the ball up, drop deep into midfield to then help the rest of the team, build up from there. And at half-time, 0-0, you've got to look at that and you think, they're a championship side. They're probably mid-table in the championship next season, and we're holding our own. Yes, they've got a few players that are youngsters, but you've got to say we held our own for a large part of that first half. Yes, they had loads of chances. They were going to have loads of chances, but we kept them out. The second half started, and again, they were doing the same thing. Naki Wells getting a few chances. Mark Sykes should have scored a lovely ball. I can't remember who actually passed it to him, to be honest, but it found I think it was Ross McCrory, the right back, found Mark Sykes, and he just blasts it over, from very close range. A couple of changes. Kibon Rye came on for Spellman, and then Carney, Thomas, Baker, Greaves, Sanker, Jeffcott, and one of the trialists came onto the pitch, so getting more players in the thick of it. And then it only took less than 10 minutes after those substitutions for Bristol City to take the lead. The ball got played into Naki Wells, one-on-one with Jacob Carney. And prior to that, Gardner Hickman had a chance 2 minutes before, which he should have scored against Jacob Carney. But Naki Wells made it 1-0 just before the 70th minute. And like I said, I don't think, they didn't deserve to take the lead, because they played very well, Bristol City, for, the 25 minutes of that second half. But yeah, they made it 1-0. Then another good chance for Newport County, or not another, but the biggest chance of the game to get a goal. A lovely, lovely ball into Luke Jeffcott. It comes right across Luke Jeffcott, and he has absolutely spooned it. He's absolutely spooned it. It is a one-on-one, and he's just got to hit the target. And it's an awful miss. like the commentator said in the game, he is so happy with himself that, he's going to be so glad that that was pre-season, not a League Two game, because that was absolutely atrocious. And then 2 minutes from time, lovely move from Bristol City. I think it was Nelson gets the ball into Sinclair Armstrong, and he doubles Bristol City's lead 2 minutes before 2 minutes before the end. For Bristol City, it was not any competitive edge on the game. They knew they were going to win. Well, 99% sure they were going to beat us. For us, it was more about, can we compete? Can we compete with a very good Bristol City team? And we did. We've lost the game 2-0, don't get me wrong. But I do genuinely think there is a lot of positives to take and a lot of, things to look at and think, we do create chances. We're starting to, control games a little bit more. And we definitely caused them a few problems, but it has finished 2-0 against Bristol City. The next pre-season game is Saturday against Kidderminster Harriers. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on that game down below as well, and I'll speak to you on Saturday for another Newport match reaction. More videos will come between now and then, and as always, up the county.